Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, your special boy and mine too, your master of ceremonies, Mr. Zach Travis!
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for coming out to this week's episode of Tuscaloosa Monorail. We're very excited about tonight's show. Me, your host, Zach Travis, ready to take you on an adventure through the soundscape of forever. But before we get started, we want to tell you guys, you might have noticed this, you might have noticed what's going on here. We have some brand new equipment. Absolutely brand new equipment. Still, now we are guaranteed, we are excited to announce we're broadcasting in standard definition yet again. Yay! Just a slightly better standard definition. But not only do we have brand new cameras, we've also got a couple new tricks, including a brand new crank. Jesus Christ! Jesus! Brandon, Walter, what are you doing? Why are you playing? Ow!
Wait, no,
Oh, Jesus.
Why
would you do that? Why, Robin, Frank, can you get them to do, what are you, why are you, no, stop.
Nah, you gotta
sort of
zoom.
see the different
No!
writing characteristics of
Wait
his
a minute,
shirts.
wait a minute.
And his faces.
You gotta, okay. I want I got a manual zoom.
Okay, no.
We're all children here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's guest, Mary Tylo Saur!
They say I'm crazy, they say he's no good, that he can't love me like a real man should. My mom and Paul say they're gonna disown me, because my boyfriend is a zombie. I know that he is a walking dead, but that don't matter when we're lying in bed. Everybody says that I'm insane. I got a man who wants me for my brain. Put down your shotgun, get away from my door. I'm discriminating, not some undead whore. Take your threats, they don't work on me, because my boyfriend is a zombie. I've dated vampires, but they like to bite. Werewolves leave you cold on a full moon night. Warlocks are nice, but I'm not under the spell. And even with a demon, that ain't nothing but hell. Put down your shotgun, get away from my door. I'm discriminating, not some undead whore. Take your threats, they don't work on me, because my boyfriend is a zombie.
Tuscaloosa Monorail is brought to you by Eat My Beats, The Green Bar, Left Hand Soap Company, and the Druid City Brewing Company. If you'd like to sponsor or appear on Tuscaloosa Monorail, call us at 205 or send us an email at tuscaloosamonorail@marvinvideo.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, our guest tonight, Mary Tylo Saur! Well, ladies, thank you for coming out.
Yes.
We're very glad to have you. First things first, why don't you guys go around and introduce yourselves? Tell us what you do in the band.
All right, I'm Celesta Riner, and I play bass
And she sings backup.
and sing backup.
And I'm Sandra. I sing and play tambourine and just beat on percussion stuff.
Okay.
And I'm Katie Grayson. I play the keyboards and I write some of the songs.
Okay. We got two other members who are
Yeah.
not really want to be interviewed tonight.
Yeah, they're sitting back there lurking.
Yeah.
Okay, and who are they?
Well, there's Robby Roberts. He's our drummer.
Okay.
And then there's DC Moon. He is our lead guitarist, and he is the other songwriter and also does a lot of our main vocals.
He's like our, also sort of like our music director.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Keeps us in line.
Very cool. Well, something we ask everybody who comes on the show. How was the drive over?
I live like 3 minutes from here, so it was good. That's a very fantastic 3 minutes, yes.
Okay. No wrecks, no horrible accidents.
It was sweaty.
Sweaty, okay. It is hot. It is still very hot here in Tuscaloosa. But I assume you all have air conditioning. You all look very nice.
No.
No? Okay.
Lots
We
of
got
makeup.
440 air conditioning.
Yes.
Roll all four windows down,
Roll
drive
them
40
down.
miles an hour on the highway. Exactly.
Gotta love the South in the summer, yes.
That's what you call a colloquialism, ladies and gentlemen. We want to talk a little bit about the band, Mary
Okay.
Tylo Saur. Why don't you just give me a quick overview? How have things been since you started a while ago?
Well, we celebrated. We had our 1 year anniversary show at Egan's back in July, so it was like the 1 year. We actually put our first show there. So, and we've been. Where did it go? You have our CD.
Oh, right here.
You took away my prop. That's our CD that we put out last year. That is our 6-song EP, and we recorded with, I believe it's one of your sponsors, Eat My Beats.
Eat My Beats, a fantastic place to record.
I think you've heard of them, yes. And so we're planning, we've written some new stuff since then. There's some originals, some covers on there. We've written some new stuff since then, and we intend to go into the studio fairly soon and get that recorded and get some more stuff out there.
Very cool, very cool. All right, folks, back to Mary Tylo Saur with their song, The Communists, The Martians, and the CIA.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, and. Well, gather round, folks, so while I tell you a tale about the sorry state I'm in today. Well, you can tell by my muscatel, but I wasn't always quite this way. But it's not my fault, I'm not to blame. It was the communists, the Martians, and the CIA. Well, I lost my job at the defense plant, so I went and got drunk in a bar. I picked up a blonde, she was a communist spy, and we drove to the beach in her car. But it's not my fault, I'm not to blame. It was the communists, the Martians, and the CIA. Well, things got hazy when our lights came down and a silver ship dropped from the sky. A little fella in a shiny suit, he popped out and he asked me to ride. But it's not my fault, I'm not to blame. It was the communists, the Martians, and the CIA. Well, a little riding around the solar system, and we had a few on the way. The fella in the suit, well, he said he's from Mars, but you just go ahead and call him Ray. But it's not my fault, I'm not to blame. It was the communists, the Martians, and the CIA, yeah. Well, when I woke up, I was back on that beach. It was a day just like any other. I went on home to the trailer park, but the wife had taken the kids on hungry mothers. But it's not my fault, baby, I'm not to blame. It was the communists, the Martians, and the CIA. Well, it's not my fault. I'm not to blame. It was the communists, the Martians, and the CIA. Well, take my advice if you're out at night and a silver ship drops from the sky. If you don't want to end up like me, you will not go for that ride. But it's not my fault. I'm not to blame. It was the communists, the Martians, and the CIA. I tell you, Buford, they was little bitty green men about. Yeah, man. 1, 2, 3, and.
We wanted to talk a little bit about you guys were named on the top 10 of Well That's Cool, the Well That's Cool top 10 bands of Tuscaloosa.
For 2012.
2012, just a little while ago, not too much long ago. You guys were named one of the top 10 bands. Why don't you guys tell me a little bit about that?
Well, we just found out about it a couple months ago. Rob found it on the Well That's Cool website and posted it, and we all read it, and we were kind of surprised. I mean, we weren't that surprised. But yeah, it's kind of cool because, I looked at the list. I can't remember the other bands that were on the list, but I felt like we were a really good company in that. And to just that being our first year in existence, and that's pretty good.
I think that sounds like a good accomplishment to me. I would not be surprised if we've had, this probably makes like 5 out of the 10 bands, wouldn't you say? That were on at least one top 10 list. A top 10 list somewhere. If you made a top 10 list of all of the bands on Tuscaloosa Monorail.
We've had 10 bands. You're 10 of 10 bands.
So we're the top 10 of the bands on Monorail.
Yeah.
Robin, this is the 11th episode.
No,
that was a pilot, Frank. Thank you.
You're trying to burst our bubble. Now we're in the top 11.
No. It's back down to 10 because
10 moms love all
Red Lake
these.
District Attorney for
That's right. So that's right. You were 11 of 10. You would have not been in the top 10 because there would be too many bands.
One band broke up.
Yeah, one band broke up.
So
bam!
We're back in
there.
Right up top. Congratulations, Mary Tylo Saur.
Just squeaked in there.
Very good, very good.
Toying with my emotions.
All right, back to Mary Tylo Saur and their song "Robot Girl."
This next song's another new one, and it's by our wonderful queen of the keyboards, Katie Grayson.
She's got eyes like lasers, smiles like a cat. She's got nails like razors. I wanna be like that. Sick of my analog life, 'cause it's a digital world. Put me under the knife, make me a robot girl. Sick of my analog life, 'cause it's a digital world. Put me under the knife, make me a robot girl. Sick of my analog life, 'cause it's a digital world. Put me under the knife, make me a robot girl. Sick of my analog life, 'cause it's a digital world. Put me under the knife, make me a robot girl. I'll have it all. I'll have a ball. I'll be electric Barbarella, synthetic Cinderella in the Silicon Valley of the dolls. I've got an Android boy toy. I'm his mechanic queen. There's no need to be coy. We're super sex machines. Sick of my analog life, 'cause it's a digital world. Put me under the knife, make me a robot girl. Sick of my analog life, 'cause it's a digital digital world. Put me under the knife, make me a robot girl. Sick of my analog life, cause it's a digital world. Put me under the knife, make me a robot girl. Sick of my analog life, cause it's a digital world. Put me under the knife, make me a robot girl. Make me a robot girl, make me a robot girl.
You mentioned a little while ago that you have. Let me do this real quick. I would prefer to do this. One moment.
Take your time. That's cool.
Okay. You mentioned earlier one of the members of your band goes by the name of Robby Roberts.
Yes.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Roberts teaches or used to teach at the University of Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
He used to teach a commercial production
Yes.
class, in which he gave me a D in.
Oh,
Thanks,
this interview
Rob.
was
Thanks.
going well. Thanks, Rob. Actually, we have a video out of our song off of our EP that we're really plugging. My Boyfriend is a Zombie, and the video was shot by one of his former students.
Oh, good. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
I got a D in that
Because I think
class.
this guy might have made a better grade. Because,
Yeah.
Maybe.
But
Maybe you can get a retroactive A
Oh, yeah, that's.
for the monorail.
I'm sure
thanks,
that'll
Rob.
happen.
Why didn't you tell us?
What's the use in telling you when I can tell you when you're on camera?
No wonder he wanted me over there.
No, that's fantastic. Mr. Roberts is a fantastic teacher. I was just very
He's
lazy.
a pretty darn decent drummer, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've heard very little, but we'll see. We don't just give A's for effort here.
Apparently neither did he.
All right, let's take it back to Mary Tylo Saur with their song, Flag on the Moon.
This is for all my fellow fans of Tor Johnson. This is Flag on the Moon. Flag on the moon. Tor is coming soon. A free
So yeah, you guys recently had your 1-year anniversary. You guys have been playing for a little bit, but you guys have kind of always known each other, always kind of been.
Oh gosh.
For the most part.
Many years, yes. Well, except for Rob, he's kind of a newcomer, but he fits in all right, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, DC has been playing around town for what?
30 years?
Yeah, in various
30 years.
incarnations of bands, and Celesta played with him in a couple of those,
And, DC Moon and his Atomic Superman, and DC Moon and Red Giant, and then just DC Moon.
Yeah, and I sing backups sometimes with DC Moon and his Atomic Superman. And so we are all kind of, I guess musically related. And Katie, we've known her for many years, and so when we decided to do the band thing, we brought her on board because we needed a hot keyboard player, and we're like, we know one! And then Rob was just kind of a suggestion from a friend, and he showed up at practice and just fit in so well, and it just all kind of fell together very, very nicely.
Very good. Very good.
And we get along, we don't fight, we don't throw things, it's awesome.
Oh, good. You guys are doing much better than we are at Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
Every once in a while, just a knockdown drag out. Just
It's good for you.
You gotta get that out of your system every now and then.
yeah, me and Robin just like go 20 rounds
I'm pretty
in the
sure
nearest
we didn't,
octagon
fight
at the Killer Buzz Auditorium.
Yeah. Killer Buzz Auditorium.
Do we need to mention them? Are they a sponsor? Do we need to mention
No.
Killer?
They could be.
Hard no.
They specifically unsponsored us.
Yeah.
They decided that we are stupid.
They actually
I told-
unliked you on Facebook, I think. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, I told him to stand on the phone, stand paid.
Oh, Stan Pate! Oh,
Stan Pate.
didn't he get arrested for menacing someone?
He
No,
got-
that was
Again?
He did-
they
He
were
was
like-
acquitted,
they
Zach.
Oh,
said-
I'm sorry,
they
allegedly.
said, that's not menacing to go to your car and say, I'm going to get my shotgun to shoot you over stealing my oven. And then come back and wave the gun at
Well, I gave him a
Right.
warning.
They brought a police officer with them because they were a little worried about him,
Yeah.
and he still brandished a gun with
Yeah.
the officer. Should I even say that? He's going to get me now or something?
No, I don't know.
Should we edit the Stan? Excuse me, the alleged Stan Pate portion of this show?
Well,
Yeah,
no,
okay.
it's
It's
I
public
don't.
record.
I think
It's
we
yeah. It's
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
This isn't a public.
Will he menace us with a shotgun?
He might.
I hope.
If he does it on the show.
Double jeopardy.
If he does it on the
Double
show, that'd be great for ratings. That'll seriously be great for ratings.
We might have 15 people watch the show.
Oh my
So we
goodness.
should talk about
That
our
is-
next show so you can show up.
No,
Does he own this building?
No.
I mean, I think
He owns
can
quite
see
a few
all of
buildings
them.
in
Does he own
Tuscaloosa.
New hotel they're putting up?
Maybe, and
No.
that's what he can use as.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
Hotel, motel,
Holiday
Inn.
Inn.
That's right. And the last song for tonight, Mary Tylo Saur and UFO.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out to this week's episode of Tuscaloosa Monorail. As always, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Of course, providing all of the sound, Eat My Beats, making sure everybody sounds good. Of course, we want to thank everybody here at the Green Bar, where we film live to tape. We'd like to give a big shout out to the Left Hand Soap Company, making sure we stay nice and clean. And of course, to the Druid City Brewing Company, keeping us all well and fed with beer here on the set. Of course, we really think we got everything under control, and we won't have any of that funny business next episode with the crane and, of course, with the new dog.
Yay!
Zach, you good?
That was really good. Or
He's
did you
acting.
actually hit him?
I didn't hit him, but Zach may have gone down too fast.